Good mid-evening on this just about sunset eve on the 29th of June 2021 on this late, very late if you can believe it, very late June on this mid-summer night after a very stormy severe weather again in the greater metropolitan Detroit area and southeast Michigan for the 5th consecutive day. Heavy rain. We've had 8 inches of rain in Detroit in the last 3 days. Lots of freeways on 94, the Davison, and the Lodge shut down still due to flooding, mostly due to bad infrastructure. 28 pumps went out during the heavy rain and caused the storm drains to not be able to be pumped out and move on down the system because of bad government, right? But as you look at our screen now, or what you've been looking at, and we have 9 people, I have your emails. Keep emailing me if you want to be part of this beta test. And this is a process. It's going to be fine-tuned and tweaked. I'm going to listen to comments. And once a week, all you that are on my email, 9 of you right now have replied every Friday or Saturday after the market closes and we have a week, the Friday to Friday or Saturday to Saturday, whatever day I'm going to pick, I'll let you know this week. I'll email you once a week the spreadsheet, so that way you can go from the start all the way to the current date, whether we're 2 years into the future or 30 days into the future. You can track the coins that I've had from the beginning and the coins that I've added as we moved on, right? And then it's a very powerful indicator tool, bullish or bearish. And if you look at the screen right now, I've updated and tweaked to make this more relevant to day trading and the short-term indicators. Vincenzo's short-term indicators are Vincenzo's day trade indicators is probably what Vincenzo's day trade indicators are probably what we're going to change it to, because I've tweaked it to more fall in line. Check proper modulation. To fall more in line with day trading. And you can see Bitcoin today. You can see it's got that off green in the 5-day. What that means is it's bullish, but it's trying to flip to bearish right now, right? That's what the light off shade. If it's an off shade green, that means it's bullish currently, but it's trying to flip or in the process to go bearish. And then vice versa. If it's a light red, it's bearish, but it's flipping or in the process to try to go bullish, right? So Bitcoin was firmly bullish yesterday in the 5-day. Now it's trying to flip bearish. It was bullish and bearish in the 10 and 25 respectively. Today it's still bullish in the 10, but it's flipped to bullish in the 25. And the short-term momentum is the same. It's still bullish, right? XRP, if you're looking at the screen right now, see how super simple and powerful this is, and you can kind of see the trends. So this is a very good one, and this is mostly, these top 3 are mostly in XRP, Doge, and Litecoin. The reason you have such a big switch from yesterday to today is I changed the way I'm doing the short term to make it more of a day trading. I've really tightened down what the short term indicators are to show, and it's really to try to help you guys day trade and swing trade, right? So, but you can see we went from bullish to bullish, but switching maybe bearish. And then these 3 all went bullish, the longer term, right? But when the short term starts going from bullish to bearish, usually that's an indicator that the pattern may be trying to change. Litecoin, you can see yesterday was bullish and then bearish, trying to flip bullish. Today it's reversed here, but it did flip bullish there in the 10-day, right? And then if you move on down the line, you can see how this is all working out. ZIL had the biggest flip. We were bullish and bearish across the board. Now we're bearish trying to flip bullish. And then bullish, and bearish trying to flip bullish. So you can see ZIL had a really, and this was as of 8:35 p.m. when I made this chart. So this is a day trading one. So this could be, changing by the minute in these moving averages, because this is, like I said, just a swing trade or a day trade thing. But you can see how you can start to follow this from the 28th to the 29th now and see how we've progressed in the short-term indicators and in the short-term momentum each day as we move along. And then as you get these emails, if you're 7 or 8 days down the line, If everything was red to start and now it's progressed slowly to more of a green and holding it, you're getting bullish, or vice versa. If you have a lot of green here, right now in these top 3 coins, Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, Litecoin, and XLM, if you see these greens start to flip tomorrow, the 30th, the 1st, and start to flip bearish, you're in a bear trend, right? But right now, they're on this screen, there's just not enough data to show you what I'm trying to talk about right now. But as we get 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, and you're getting these emails once a week, and you can scroll back to the very beginning each time, you'll be able to see how powerful these are, right? And then if you go and you look at this, I didn't update real briefly the long-term bullish or bearish indicators, and they're still, as of yesterday, bearish. Most of them are still bearish today in the long term. I'm going to update these ones probably every other day or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, because these are long term, like monthly, multi-monthly, right? Long-term patterns. So when you see all this red start to switch slowly to green, then in the long term you're getting bullish, right? And you can start, and it's bullish. Right now you're bearish in the long term, but some of these coins in the short term are going bullish, right? So if you want to get on this beta test email, email me and just say hashtag beta test, VINCENZO'S indicators, right? Like everybody else has done. So I know why you're emailing me. And like I said, we have 9 people right now. And those 9 people are Poorhouse, I like your name, Booch, I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of sexual reference, Shy Miranda, and Experience Hype 1. Oh, no, that's not one. That's how this walk-in bathtub can change your life. He just got accidentally on there. So we have 3 there. Then we have Mark Kelly, Neat Nature, and Taha Khan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. TK. And see how they're all saying in some... my man Mark Kelly, dude, this is brilliant, would love to be involved. And he went on to say in this beta testing and just say that Vince. Oh, Neat Nature, that's not another one either. It just mixed in. It all look the same when you're flipping through. Then we have Stanley Ho, Stefan Carvatis. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 people signed on right now, and just give me a little message there, and then once a week I'll just keep sending it to you, and I'll just keep adding you to my registry, and then you can catalog this, comment, let me know what you want to see, what would make it easier. But it's a very powerful tool to give you a super simple, easy, quick wrap up, and all the probability-based computer company-made software trading signals that I use, and I can just put it in the one simple, super easy way for you to at a glance look at to see if the market in the short term is bullish or bearish for day trading or swing trading, and in the long term if it's bullish or bearish, right? Bitcoin, you can see our indicator said it was bullish in the short term, which it was the last few days off this W that we dissected the other day and said it could be a W. But now we're meeting major upper resistance. But like I showed you the other day, there is a way to get up here, and you can see I haven't talked about it a lot, but our track is still back there. I've had it blacked out or lightened up in the back, and you can see this has been following it beautifully since I diagnosed and been using this to guide me on Bitcoin. You can see it's almost followed it to a T, and right here it's saying we should have had a bottom like that, kind of an extended one, and we kind of did right there. Then it was saying you could pump up and consolidate along upper resistance, and we're there right now. And then if we consolidate like that for a few days, that would look very similar to that. And then it's saying we could pump up here to this upper 39,000 major overhead resistance. So we could do this in Bitcoin and come up there, and then we're going to trade along that, and then you can see our track saying we're going to have a huge crash. right? And that'll bring us down to 27, and then we consolidate for a long time, and then we have another dump to get us down to 20,000 by the end of the year. So I think this track is dead on, and I think this is what we're doing in Bitcoin. This is another behind the scenes that I started bringing out, and I'm going to start getting into as I just start to make 3 or 4 videos, solid videos a day on all the coins, and then trading alerts on big news or trading requests that subscribers request to give you in-depth and more powerful and less malarkey and more education and insight in the videos to make them more powerful, less of the quantity and more quality, more super simple powerful videos so you get more out of them. And you can see at one of our indicators in the back, that's just in our basket of goods that I use, and that's why those the VINCENZO'S bullish or bearish signals are so powerful, because it puts everything that I use in the one simple, super easy way to look at real quick to know what your coins are bullish or bearish. Then you can check out my videos for the in-depth TA that you're looking for. So that's what you might be doing in Bitcoin, right? Or that's what you are doing, and I think you're going to continue to do that. XLM, I don't think I've covered that in a while. Same thing, it's pumping a little bit out of this. It had run out of room here, so now we're pumping, and 28 cents is some significance in overhead resistance. You could pump up a little bit more. You have more major overhead resistance back here. We're going to mark that for you now that we're breaking up. If you keep pumping and you can get a little bit of volume, this line up here, this yellow line, but we're going to make it a different color. Nope, it's got to be darker than that. That blue line is major overhead resistance, so that would be a logical target along with some of the short-term moving averages, and in the longer term, some of those longer-term moving averages will be trending down, right? So this is a spot where you could pump up, and that would make sense, and then you start trading back down, right? So I would watch to see if it keeps doing this. We'll keep an update on this for you. Or, and your 2 choices as we zoom in. Oh, that's right. Vincenzo said zoom in and isolate. We already have this scenario down there that we said you could do, which is usually what they do after they break out. They got to back test and then see if it can hold support and break bullish, right? Because if it held support, it could break bullish up to there, right? So we're going to watch to see if it does something like that. And then I did quant earlier, ADA, XDC. We'll do a little XDC. Ooh, XDC is tanking right now. Oh, yeah. See, this is classic. This is what we warned about the other day when you guys were giving me shit in the fucking email, right? I told you were coming up for a fantastic glowing double top. Oh, yeah, this is a good one to update because we have this slanted head and shoulders topping reversal pattern in the daily time frame, and we're just finishing out, which is beautiful. We're finishing it out with not only the right, we're triple bearish. Not only do we have the right shoulder forming, but we have a W reversal pattern, a W forming, and W's are topping reversal patterns. So that's strike 2, right? And then strike 3 is a fabulous, glowing, gorgeous, stunning double top, right? And so that's strike 3. So we have the right shoulder of the head and shoulders topping reversal pattern, a W, and then a double top, the trifecta, triple trifecta of bearish indicators. And this price is going to come down in XDC, and then it's going to break this slanted neckline and crash down to the target. This is, couldn't get any more telegraphed. If you rode the pump, sell when you break that neckline, because it's very easy to see what we're in, a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern, and we're about to break down from the right shoulder and break down much lower. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.